there's a lot with YouTube, like, first time you get nervous on not knowing what to say, but I'm not nervous. Well, I am, but like, I can't be nervous. And like, I don't know if this is even the right word, but YouTube dilemma. Sometimes you can't be what you want to be in order to be successful. And that doesn't just include YouTube. So maybe you're like in a place you don't know who you're supposed to be, or like you just like you're bored like a lot, and like you do a lot of thinking. I know, like that's what I've been doing, a lot of thinking, and like I still don't know, you know, always I've always loved playing games and watching YouTube as far as time comes, and like I do enjoy YouTube, watching it, playing YouTube.
Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out
You
of
a
here.
bitch.
Got converted to what, how many times? 2?
Yep.
You're on my team now, bitch.
So yeah,
Hey. Oh, this isn't reloaded.
but there's just a lot on YouTube you can do. But like, even though there's a lot, there's really not much you can do about getting what you want. There's recommendations. Sometimes you don't really get recommended, and other times you do. But then it's just like it just comes over time. It's like I like really like to think about me being in like a spot where like I'm big and successful, but like I'm so stuck here in the It's not necessarily I'm stuck. It's just I'm living the moment. And like I think that's what gets a lot of people confused. They confuse living the moment with being stuck. But like that will come. Like when we were younger, you know, like you little kids, we would always think about the future. And like we didn't have any bad thoughts about the future. But like as we got older, we find out that like it's not what we expected, it's just different. And it's not bad. It's just like way different than what we had imagined. And even now, as you get older, you actually start to get more stressed about the future. But like back then, we didn't really get stressed about the future a lot. We weren't scared. We were just eager for the future. But now, just like some of us may not be eager. Some of us, or a lot of us, are just very scared. But like if we just like go about it, live the moment like we did when we were kids, then there really wouldn't be a lot. Then like there wouldn't be a lot of fear left. There wouldn't be conflict. There would just be living the moment, trying our best. Jesus Christ. But yeah, there wouldn't be fear. There just wouldn't be fear. But like, it's hard to get through fear like that. We don't know like what we feel, and we don't know, you know. But like, yeah, I think that's what you can use to be evil. Like we didn't know, and now we still don't know, but like we just know more than we did. So we can use that and make a big change for ourselves, and we can just understand